Aisha Alam, and today I'm going to be explaining to y'all why I chose MKEAP, which is a BSMD program between Missouri Southern State University and the Kansas City University Joplin campus, and why I decided that it would be good dedicating 7 years of my life to this program. One of the biggest reasons why I chose to attend MKEAP over a couple of the other programs that I was accepted to was because of the academic opportunities that I was provided. Looking at some of the other programs, one of them was LECOM, and LECOM is basically a BSMD program where the College of Medicine itself has partnered up with about 100 to 200 undergraduate colleges, and a student can basically choose to go to any of those undergraduate colleges, and then 4 years later they matriculate to the medical school. For me, it was really important that the medical school faculty and the medical school itself was involved with your education as an undergraduate student, because I believe that that's what really gives you an advantage and really helps you prepare for medical school and all the tasks that are going to come with that. So MKEAP really had a great support system from KCU itself, including professors and faculty and the deans of the student and the administrative staff who were helping us out specifically with our undergraduate education. And I didn't really see that same commitment from the medical school with some of the other programs. Additionally, I was accepted to a top 30 undergraduate school and also public Ivy known as UT Austin, and I was accepted to the Cockrell School of Engineering, which is one of their most competitive schools. That it was definitely a hard choice for me to make, to leave that opportunity and go for a BSMD, but ultimately my goal is to become a doctor, and while I would have loved to do a biomedical engineering degree, I really decided that I was going to pursue my passion and go for the BSMD program because of a lot of benefits that I have mentioned in one of my previous videos, in my BSMD video, including having that guaranteed acceptance to medical school. That is a game changer in terms of how competitive the medical school cycle has become in the recent years. Only about 40% of students get into medical school on the first time that they apply. So it was really important to me that if I could get into a BSMD program, that would be my first choice. So while it was hard to choose between one of the best public universities in the United States, I ultimately decided to go for the one that solidified my career path as a doctor. Additionally, the MKEAP program hosts an in-person interview for all the applicants that get through the first cycle. And looking back at my decision, the in-person interview was definitely a huge contributing factor to me choosing MKEAP in the end. The most amazing thing that I thought about the interview was that they invited the student and their entire family as well. That, from the onset, showed me that they were very confident in the program that they had at Missouri Southern, in their resources, in their faculty, and they wanted the students and their parents to both come and get a feel of the community at the campus and in the MKEAP program itself. The onset of the actual interview day was right at 8 a.m. when you've just had your breakfast. At 9 a.m. they took you to the cadaver lab after a few presentations. And that was the most amazing experience for me as a very nervous but excited potential medical student. Just seeing the resources that they had on campus for undergraduate studies was amazing, because most medical students, the first time that they see a cadaver is when they've already entered medical school. So knowing that I would get this experience, this deep understanding of human anatomy before I even stepped foot into KCU was a big factor in my decision. Additionally, the sense of community and the sense of belonging that you feel on campus when you go to the interview really makes you feel like I would definitely fit in here. They give you a whole tour of the dorms. They give you a whole tour of campus, of Reynolds Hall, which is the sciences building, the Health Innovation Center, and actually right now they're going to be building a new building for all the health sciences students. That was just amazing. Me and my parents, when we talked about MKEAP, we had so many good things to say because they had given us this interview experience where we got to see everything in real life. A lot of the other BSMD programs that I applied to just had like a virtual interview or a video interview and really was not as immersive, and it didn't seem like they put that much time and effort into the students as the MKEAP program did. So that is one of the major factors that made me choose MKEAP, is that they put in a lot of time and resources into their students, and they gave us a real sense of what we would be facing if we came to this program. And what really solidified my decision among all the other factors, the community, the time and effort that they put into the students, the in-person interview, was the fact that this program is accelerated. And as a person, I really, really value time. I see time as a resource that absolutely cannot be wasted whatsoever. So knowing that this program was 7 years and they had a cadaver lab and I would get these human anatomy experiences, and the medical school was so amazing. I forgot to mention they also had us tour the medical school, which was absolutely amazing because it has a unique history in that because Joplin was hit by a tornado about 10 years ago, KCU was actually a hospital that was treating patients. So that medical school was just amazing. So among all of those things, in addition to all of those amazing factors, the MKEAP program is 7 years. So you're going to be doing your undergrad in just 3 years and going directly into medical school, not having to worry about your medical school application, not having to worry about primary, secondary applications, interviews, nothing. You don't have to worry about any of that, and all you have to worry about is studying, enjoying your time during undergrad, learning and, finding your passions in the medical field, and then going to med school and fulfilling your dream. And another factor that was really, really amazing is that MKEAP provides you with almost a full ride scholarship through your undergraduate education. So your fall and spring semesters are completely covered from, your tuition is completely covered. The only thing you're paying for is your housing and food during your fall and spring. So that was another amazing factor, and that really sealed the deal. All of these factors together just came, and I think that my parents were also very influenced by all of these factors. And when I thought about a BSMD program, this was like the most perfect circumstance that could have happened. So really, I absolutely love this program. As you can tell, it has every single quality that I really valued: time, money, quality of resources, quality of faculty, professors, sense of community, and not competitive at all. That is something that you will understand from the MKEAP interview. This program is not meant to pit students against each other for first place or anything like that, like a lot of undergraduate colleges are. You are all learning together. You're all going to be in the same classes. You're going to be together for 7 years. And so you really form deep connections with your classmates and with your peers in your cohort. Ultimately, all of these factors came together, and my parents also really, really liked the community. Not even just Missouri Southern and KCU, just like the Joplin community. It has a very nice feel as a little city. It's not too rural, but it's not urban. And it's a very nice city as well to live in and to attend college. So all these factors came together, and ultimately that's why I chose MKEAP.